Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Stony Ridge. Gorgeous day out here. We're going to be taking care of the cows this morning. Hopefully everybody's doing well. It's got a little cold snap coming here, guys. We're supposed to get down to almost 14 degrees. We get a little bit colder down here in the valley where the Stony Ridge farm is. So it's about 8 degrees cooler right here where I'm standing. So welcome, guys. The cows are over here in the pasture across from the house. You can see all the trucks and cars out here. We're going to head on down and check out the girls, see how they're doing. Cheers. Grab your coffee, cows and coffee. Idaho is what America was. Got this from my buddy Chad out in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So welcome, guys. As you join me, let me know where you're from, where are you watching. We're streaming live on the Cows and Coffee. Some destinations won't get comments. Hold on. We're streaming live on Cows and Coffee right now. Let's see. There we go. We're on Facebook, and we are on the Facebook Stony Ridge group. So if you guys don't know about the Stony Ridge group on Facebook, that's a group that you guys can post your own stuff. So you can post your comments and photos of what you're doing on your property and stuff. So you're welcome to go over there and join the group. If you've been invited, if you are on Facebook and you've been invited, please click that accept button. Accept the invitation to join us here on the Stony Ridge farm. All you're going to do is you'll get notifications when we go live and do stuff like this. I'm down here at my garden and the winter garden. And some of the cabbage isn't doing too well. We've kept it watered. Everything, nutrient wise should be good. But some of the cabbages aren't doing so well. I think we got too late of a start on our winter garden, but that's okay. Got $15 worth of vegetables in there. If I can get 5 heads of cabbage out of that and make some sauerkraut and show you guys how to make the sauerkraut, I think we've accomplished our goal, right? So cheers. See No Shave November. There you go. Dave, you can post that on the Facebook group. So again, I'm just going to walk down, get my legs warmed up this morning. Miss Stony Ridge is already here this morning, and we're going to be doing some firewood stuff a little bit later on today. We've got a bunch of firewood to get up, a bunch of mess to clean up. Having a farm like this and trying to keep it nice and neat, there's always mess to clean up, whether it's a shop, whether it's stuff like this. I'll take you over and show you. This is the charcoal setup right there. See that? That's the charcoal setup for the cows for deworming. However, those big old logs, it was a huge pile of logs. It's dwindled down to about nothing. So I've got to get them cut up, stacked up, put some brush in there, and light that back up so the cows, when they move back in there, get their dewormer. It is approximately 36 degrees this morning, and I have, if you haven't seen this, this is the Milwaukee heated jacket. Dude, game changer. Super, super awesome. Really, really liking it. I'm just cozy. The only thing I wish it had, and I wish I'd have ordered when I ordered my jacket, was the hoodie. I would say if it's cold enough to need a heated jacket, it's just about cold enough to need something on your head. And as you guys well know, there ain't a lot going on up there. So welcome, everybody. Cabbages, I believe, are early July for a planting. For around here, it's a little bit later than that. Typically October-ish. So we're probably a month behind on that, but we still may get some cabbages out of it. Next year, I'll get on it a little bit earlier. I've been so busy, and guys, you see the content, the videos that come out. It's a lot of work to keep this content flowing, to keep things coming out time and time again. So to bring 3, 4, 5, and sometimes 8 videos a week out, it just takes every waking hour of the day, and to take care of the farm and cleaning up and not to mention a little bit of personal time too. So me and Miss Stony Ridge took a little vacation. We just got back from our vacation. Well, we've been back for a few days now. up to Amish country. We got to meet some really, really nice people. I'm going to take a second and wipe this screen off because it looks fuzzy. So Berlin Valley Stables. We got to meet the folks at Berlin Valley Stables. Very, very nice folks. I'm going to wipe this screen. There we go. Sorry about that. Very unprofessional. What am I going to do? The screen needed to be wiped. How's your pond doing? There's no issues with any pond. I've got some muskrat issues in all the ponds, but it seems as though that's a battle that I can't win right now. I don't know why, but yeah, all the ponds are doing great. The aerator's doing great. I'm curious to see what the aerator is going to do, the solar aerator in this pond over here. Curious to see what that's going to do this winter. I'm also working through buying materials to install 2 wood stoves in the mega shop so we can keep that place warm. And I've got a temporary heater. You're going to see that on a Tool Tuesday. By the way, cheers. It is Tool Tuesday today. If you guys didn't see the Tool Tuesday video over on YouTube, it'll be on Facebook sometime later this evening. If you haven't seen it over on YouTube, go over there and check it out. Pretty cool lighting system that we have in the shop, and it's what I use day to day when I'm filming. So just the lights in the shop aren't enough, and I don't actually have them all hooked up. So you guys know we're powering the electric fence system totally right now on the Range Ward razor grazer. I'm not moving it daily like it's designed to do, but I am using it daily. So right now that's what's powering the electric fence. I'm gonna get a good snort of coffee here and we'll head on up. You're grounded, young man, says Dave. I hope I'm not grounded. I don't know that I have ever been grounded as a younger man. Oh boy, I did legs at the gym yesterday. That hurt going over that gate. As a young man, I can only remember one time being grounded, and I was grounded. I'll tell you guys why. I went out. You are what you eat, so you are the company you keep. And I had no idea, just got my driver's license. And as a young person, 16 years old, you're very easily influenced. And I was influenced by this fella who was a little bit older than me, maybe 2 years older than me. And he was nothing but trouble. And the first time I went out in my car, we bought beer. And I got caught. Mom caught me. She's like, "You're late. Something's wrong. Something's up." I didn't drink beer. We got some. And I had it in the back floorboard of my car. My mom suspected it, went out, caught me, and I got grounded. I got my car keys taken away. That was the first week I got my driver's license. It tells you a little bit about what I was kind of a troublemaker, I guess, as a younger man. But I grew out of it, I hope. Still a bit of a troublemaker, right? All right, we're going to turn the camera around, let you guys see the cows, because that's probably why you're here. And come on, fingers, don't fail me now. My fingers are too cold to turn the camera around. Come on, bud, warm up. You can do it. There it is. Front camera, back camera. There we go. There we go. Sorry, guys. I cut the tip out of my finger, out of my glove, but my fingers are too cold. Chris says we're being taken over by solar farms. Well, here's the deal with solar farms. Why couldn't we raise it up just a little higher and have some grazing animals like sheep underneath the solar farms? I don't know. Why couldn't we have some cows running up underneath there? I feel like we can. So they don't have to be just barren landscape, but there's so much land out there that's not being used. It's vacant and nobody wants to farm anymore. And I'll tell you why, because they ain't making no money at it. It's easier to go punch a clock and and make a living than it is to eke out a living farming. You know, my goal, my dream is to earn a living farming, but man, it's just tough. So I understand why solar farms are going up. The kids don't want to farm. Okay, girls and boys, you ready? Everybody ready? All right, let's go. They were ready yesterday at like 2. There you go, kids. Make sure my electric fence is working properly. Yeah, it's working. There you go, kids. Look at them go, man. So there's a hay bale rolled out over there and a hay bale over here. Hey, kids. Come on, Donnie. Come on, kids. Kicking and bucking. Let's go. Happy cows. All right, Donnie. Donnie's getting the stink eye. Look at him. He's big, he's muscular, and he's giving me the stinky eye. I don't know if I trust Donnie. All right, we'll close the gate back up. So just so you guys know, I did a video about this. It's coming out this weekend about how we're grazing and what we're doing right here. So I'm hopscotching the cows back and forth and back and forth. And I actually moved them to the wrong stinking paddock. I was supposed to move them up here. That's okay. That'll be tomorrow. But what that does is it puts me in a bit of a pinch. So I rolled out hay for today, tomorrow, and the next day right here. So what I need to do is hopscotch them back and forth, and eat through about 15 more of those hay bales. So Sheila says, do you have siblings? I have a sister, blood sister, and a step sister, and 3 step brothers. So answer your question, yes, I do. My sister is a nurse. My brother is an engineer. One of my brothers is an engineer. One of them is a veteran of the Marine Corps. And one of them is an electrician. And one sister is a homemaker, and the other sister is a nurse. So got a whole pile of people in the family. Thank you, Drew. It's hard to keep their condition as good as it is. Drew says, nice looking cows, my friend. Letting the beard grow longer. Yeah, it seems that people like my a fluffier beard on me. I have better luck. You guys will laugh at this. I get more views on the channel when I have a beard than I do when I'm shaven. I don't know what it is. Maybe I look like a wise old owl or something. But it's still the same guy, just a little more facial hair. And buddy, it's keeping my face warm, that's for sure. We'll turn the camera back around in a minute. You guys can see the beard if you want to. I was a dairy farmer for 15 years. I miss it. Did you shoot any deer this year? Philip the Wise. No, but I've still got time. There are 2 bucks on the farm that I want left alone. And I've had some friends come over and hunt. So far off the farm, we've taken 9 deer. And you can see their buzzards flying in the air right there. They're flying from where we had a deer shot the other day and gutted. So, and then we had some deer hit by a car too. So it's always something, right? Out here on this main road, out here, deer get hit by cars all the time. Everything going okay with Miss Stony Ridge? Yep, Terry, everything's good. She's in the house right now. It's a little chilly. She doesn't really like it when it's cold outside. So hence that Josh is out feeding and Miss Stony Ridge isn't. That's okay. She's been working her job at the county, in town. So at the county. I've got the county on my mind right now. Fred, do you have any horses? No horses. No horses. Maybe someday. We've got ATVs that we run the farm with, but horses just adds another dynamic that, I mean, it just takes a lot of time and a ton of money to have horses and be able to enjoy them. So, you know, if I hardly have time for myself, it would be tough to spend the time with a horse or two. I grew up with horses though. Get her a heated jacket. She's got one, Dave. Gosh. Yeah, man, she's already got one. Here's Butthead. Hey, Butthead. Good morning, Butthead. Well, you're getting the sweetest and the best out, aren't you? Aren't you? Philip Wise says, watching that video with the county inspector shows you the government is in overreach, out of control. Man, that was an unfortunate situation. And we'll do a video, an update video on that. It was unfortunate. In my opinion, it was a waste of tax dollars. It was just, I don't know. I got berated by a lot of people. Half the people were really supportive. Well, I'd say 90% of people were really supportive. And then some people just wanted to come out and like show their colors. Just like, wow, you're just whining about it. I don't see where anything was a problem. You're just whining about this and whining. I'm like, I'm just sharing what went on. I mean, I'm not whining about it. I don't care. I don't expect a gold medal for it or anything. So it seemed to irritate some people. It irritated me when law enforcement showed up. What we got here? What's that? You guys see that? It's pancake poop. It's where a cow was laying down and ironed his poop. What shift does Miss Stony Ridge work? I'm about to go to third shift, but I'm not a nurse yet. So I don't know what you'd call third shift because nursing is typically 12 hours. So it's typically a 7 to 7, either 7A to 7P or 7P to 7A. So, but she works all sorts of different shifts. I encouraged her when we first moved down here to the country. I didn't know what the neighborhood was going to be like or what the neighbors were going to be like. And all this was in trees, guys, when we bought the farm. Even up that hillside right there, that was all in trees. So on the weekends and some weekdays, we would have people come down and park and party and do drugs and drink. Like, go home and do that crap. So I tried to get Miss Stony Ridge on a normal daytime shift, I guess is what I should say. Back when we first moved out here. Can't please everybody. Some folks are just unhappy, says JB. No snow? No. No, we don't have any snow in the forecast. Snow makes for a fun day, a beautiful day on the farm, but not so fun for feeding the cows. All these guys are, I think this is 202 right here. Let's see. Either 202 or no tag. Yeah, it's 202. Hey, bud. How you doing, buddy? How you been? Always. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I'm sorry, little buddy. He's a good boy. Good morning. So, Terry, it's about 37 degrees or so right now. It's not too awful cold. We finally got some rain. Thank you guys for your prayers. We got 11 inches of snow here in Kansas. I don't doubt it. Yeah, thank you guys for praying for rain because it worked. We finally got some rain. So let's talk about what we've got going on here. The winter program here on the farm while we're watching a cow. So currently in the pasture that we're in, I'm rolling out 2 bales per day. And that's why there is a comment pinned to the top of every single video. If you want to contribute, you're welcome to do so. If you don't, it's not a big deal. But we're feeding 2 $47 hay bales a day. So it's around $100 per day, $94 per day to the cows. I'm going in ahead of the cows now, and I did this yesterday for about 4 hours. I'm putting grass seed down ahead of the cows, especially with this rainstorm that's coming up. So we put some Timothy and some fescue down yesterday. So this entire pasture that we're in right now is totally covered with brand new fescue seed. So that's a good thing. And you can see some of it. I'll show you right here on this cow poop. So the cows will trample that and they'll hoof it into the ground for us. and we won't need to run the tractor and heavy equipment. That's why I installed the seed spreader on the back of the ATV. Oh, there's better hay over there. You better go. Morning from New Zealand. What time is it in New Zealand? Pauline. Thank you, Sheila. Appreciate that. That hay is good. This is good quality hay. So we're feeding the highest quality hay right now. And again, it's 2 bales per day. Each bale probably weighs anywhere from 800 to 1,200 pounds. I'd say we're just on average about 1,000-pound bale. So 2,000 pounds of feed to the cows, which equates to probably 1,800 pounds of butt fertilizer. Bam! That's going to be put out on the land. So if you do the math, guys, what we're doing here is we're building soil. We're not putting fertilizer down. I didn't cut the hay off my own land. And we're going to continue to do this for several years until we get the topsoil that we want. So that's what we're shooting for. We're correcting the pH, we're healing the land, and we're letting the cows do it for us. Ohio in the house. Harry says, don't Black Angus grow horns? No. No, sir, not pure Black Angus. Ed Miandina says, Midema says, send me money to feed my bees. Okay, buddy. Start your social media channel, and maybe you can give us some information. Bring valuable information to the world, and people reward you for it. This is Blue Eyes. Look at Blue Eyes. Isn't it amazing that they can take something as mundane as grass and turn it into a cow that big? Blue Eyes is pregnant. I feel like she's going to have a calf sometime in early January. Terry says, how the dogs doing? They're doing great. We don't bring them over here when we move or feed the cows. It stresses the cows out. Any dog in the pasture, if a dog gets in this pasture, these cows go to it. They attack it, I mean, with a vengeance, and the donkey does too. So if I want to get rid of my dogs, I just bring them over here in the pasture, and that'll be the end of the dogs. The cows will definitely, they'll kill them. I mean, that's all it is to it. They look like pretty chill little animals right now, but they will trample a dog. Mo Coffee, says Dave. Yeah, I only got half a cup before I threw that one out. Everybody is looking good. They're all looking nice and healthy and happy. What they don't know, for some reason, is there's a whole nother bale over here. But they're going to gobble this one down first. That's good, though. I'd rather them go to it, gobble it all up, and then go to the next one. Bailey, what's the next big project? Wiring the shop up and getting the wood stoves installed and starting to frame out all the tool storage areas. Here's something. See that? When you buy hay or bale hay near a roadway, you get this trash in it from time to time. So part of my job as a cow daddy is to go pick up trash, and there's a lot more trash out here in this field. Let's turn the camera back around. We'll take a little walk here. I don't know why this thing is acting silly with me this morning. Back dual wide camera. Front camera. No idea. Got new options on my software here. So I'm coming to you via some software called StreamYard. That's why you got the little tag down there. It says Stony Ridge Farmer. And that's what I use for streaming on multiple platforms, so we can bring you guys along. As I was spreading seed on this field yesterday, we're going to do a little pasture walking. I saw things that I couldn't stop and grab because I'm spreading seed. But I make a mental note for some reason. I make a mental note map of the land and what I saw. And somewhere down here was a surprise. Well, that's not a surprise. Oh, rocks in my pocket. That's how smart I am. I just walk around with rocks in my pocket. So we shut the gate. So they're good to go here. We're not going to come back on the new paddock. So we're done up there, the water tank. Let's see if we can find this pasture treasure that I saw yesterday. When you're out spreading seed and you're working, you're running a piece of machinery, which is just the ATV, you see some pasture treasures like this little guy. Keep litter, guys. This is litter. This comes from the back of pickup trucks and people throwing trash out. So handle your litter. Here's some more litter. What's that? You guys know what that is? Any of you hunters can probably tell me exactly what that is. Phil's Road said last day of bio exam. 1 week of bio class. Biology. I don't know what kind of biology class you're in. Man, there's several of these out here. I don't know that wasn't the guy hunting out here. So, onward and upward to find my pasture treasure that I saw out here yesterday. You guys are going to love it. Constant rock pickup. 10 rocks per day on the Stony Ridge farm is what my goal is to pick up. These are what I call bush hog busters, okay? They are not from my farm. These are from manure that I bought from a guy, and the manure was full of rocks from Stokes County, North Carolina. Man, I hope I can find my pasture treasure. We're going to find it together. We're going to find this pasture treasure. When I find trash on the trail, I always call them trail treasures. But I saw it somewhere amongst the manure pats. Dude, somebody had to be hunting right on top of this. This will hurt a cow, okay? This little plug thing will hurt a cow. So, yep. Somebody had to be hunting right here. Oh no, that's 3 shots. Okay, still walking, hunting my pasture treasure. I know, again, mental map. There's another pasture treasure over here. Once again, this is from the wood chips that I just spread. There it is. Boom, got it. You're gonna love this. What? Dude, you're gonna laugh. You guys are gonna laugh at this. I'm turning the camera around for this one. You are gonna laugh. I just grabbed this, and it is not what I thought it was. You're gonna laugh. All right, I thought this was a dog rope, like a dog toy rope, but what is it? That is a gigantic white coyote turd with hair. I thought it was a rope. I thought this was a piece of rope. That's a coyote turd. Oh man. So I passed that yesterday. Oh man, did you ever find any Indian artifacts or things from the Civil War? I think I just found a Civil War coyote turd. Did you guys see that? I thought it was a rope. I thought it was a piece of rope. No bobwhite quail on the farm. There are no bobwhite quail around here anymore. There used to be bobwhites everywhere when I was a kid, but they just don't have enough habitat anymore, so they say. And they brought in coyotes, which kind of destroyed the bobwhite quail population. So yeah, that I just reached down and picked that up bare-fingered, thinking it was a dog rope, like a rope pull tug of war toy for a dog, but it wasn't. It was a it was a coyote turd, the world's longest coyote turd. That was a daggone 18-inch coyote turd. It was crazy. Better go wash your hands before you pick your nose. I know it. I know it. Well, my nose has probably seen worse. Oh, that's funny. It's probably sterilized out here in the sun. That's why it's white, right? Oh, man. So, we got the cows taken care of. They're up there in the pasture. I have no idea why they're not on that bale that's right there, but there is a hay bale right there for them. We'll be feeding them, like I said, around 2,000. I didn't rub it in my nose, I promise. around 2,000 pounds of hay, 1,800 pounds of hay-ish per day out here on pasture all winter long. So from now on out, there's a little bit of green grass in here too, and they'll get in here and munch it up. But again, healing the land, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the live stream today. Just a little bit of fun. Thought I'd take you guys along as I move the cows and fed them. I've got hay set out for the next 3 days so I can get some projects handled around the house and get some cool content out there for you guys. So when you get done, go over to the YouTube channel, Stony Ridge Farmer, and check out today's Tool Tuesday video. I'd love for you guys to see it. Really, really cool lighting solution that we have, and I use all the time in the shop. I just never have shown it before, and I decided to go ahead and do a tool review on it. After using it for a year, super happy, super happy. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you, JB. Thank you, Dave, Denise, everybody, Robert, Karen, Dave, Denise, JB, Terry, Tom, Gilman, everybody, Beetle, Ridley, everybody. Thank you, guys. Did you sell your Raptor? No, Philip, the Raptor is still in the shop. Video coming out very soon about that. The Raptor has been in the shop now for 10 weeks. 10 weeks. 10 weeks the Raptor has been in the shop. 10 weeks. Can you believe 10 weeks? What are they doing? Rebuilding it, doing a restoration? You could restore 68 Camaro in that amount of time. What's going on? There's a video coming, guys, and yeah, I'm totally disappointed in Ford. You'll see that video. I think it's coming out this weekend. So thanks, guys. Have a great day. Hit that like button on the way out the door. Go over and check out Tool Tuesday for today. See you next time on the Stony Ridge. We'll probably go live again tomorrow with Miss Stony Ridge. So mark your calendars. We'll be going live again tomorrow with Miss Stony Ridge. All right, take care.